It's ironic that Arrowhead is against cowboy hats in Helldivers 2 because the Deadeye is the gun equivalent of adding a cowboy hat to the game. It's a meaningless aesthetic decision that does not contribute to the narrative or fit into the universe. It only exists because the devs think it's cool, which is unfortunate because being a gun nerd has taken priority over creating and maintaining an immersive experience. An early indicator of Arrowhead losing sight of its original vision of what makes this game great. Now, keep this in mind, Helldivers isn't just a game, it's a story, which means the major orders aren't the only canon events, the content is as well. The existence of the Deadeye begs the question, why did Super Earth equip its elite fighting force with a weapon from the 1800s? If I wanted to play with a weapon from the 1800s, I'd be playing Red Dead Redemption, but I'm choosing to play Helldivers 2, which is supposed to be a sci-fi milsim that takes place in the future. Now, does this mean that I'm against having a lever action rifle in the game? No, actually I was excited for one to be introduced. However, the devs should have asked themselves the question, what would a lever action rifle look like in the future, and why would it exist? As a general rule, I think Arrowhead should design every weapon with a story. Even if they don't tell us the story, weapons should have a story to guide the creative process because it yields better results. Here's how I would tell a story. Super Earth's Ministry of Defense has been receiving a number of complaints about the Jar 5 Dominator. Despite the fact that it packs a massive punch, the new feeble young adult Helldivers that aren't in peak physical condition have noted that the weapon's weight is making it difficult to handle. To combat this problem, the Ministry of Science created a lever action rifle, which removes the additional weight caused by the drum magazine, allowing Helldivers to experience significantly less weapon drag. However, because this is a rounds reloaded weapon, Helldivers will experience longer reload times. And just like that, we've added some sauce to the weapon and some richness to the story. New content shouldn't just be new content, it should exist in the context of preceding events. By the way, I'm not saying the lever action rifle has to have jet propelled rounds, but special ammunition answers the question of why the lever action rifle is being used and what would a lever action rifle look like in the future. But it could be anything really. Maybe the bullets are made from a rare metal and Super Earth has some kind of special production restrictions. Have some fun with it. But we made a lever action rifle because we like westerns is a bit lazy from a narrative perspective and makes the Deadeye stick out like a sore thumb. And again, the Deadeye isn't a bad weapon, but it needs some sauce. And I really hope this reaches the devs because the little 1% narrative details add up over time and could make the difference between an epic game and an epic story.